get into that.
So how you doing? I've been worried about you.
I just feel a bit more like barbed wire and slippy, you know?
Yeah. I hear ya. Well, you're top of my list today, right? So we'll find a time to chat.
Cillian, this is a big deal. I am a huge fan of yours. I know all of us here at Houston Life are. Steve on Netflix, October 3rd. Why don't you tell us about who Steve is and how you found your way into this role?
Well, he's a head teacher of a reform school in the UK, and the movie's set in 1996. And I was like 19 in 1996, I think. So I was very familiar with that period and that music and that sort of milieu. And so he's a head teacher, and we meet him, and it's one day in the life of this school, and he's under intense pressure. He's trying to hold everything together, his staff, the pupils, and it's about how he's trying to connect with this one particular pupil called Shy.
Okay, so 96, you mentioned you were 19. I was maybe 15 or 14, but the 90s are a whole different vibe, right? Like, so you go back wardrobe-wise, you said music, even the thought of no cell phones. Did it take you a minute to kind of go back there and get into that mid-90s mindset? Because it's totally different from 2025.
Yeah, you know, it was a different time, even sort of, I suppose, societally and sort of globally and, you know, geopolitically and everything. It felt like everything was fine, more or less. I think that has an impact on your outlook in terms of what's happening in the world. But, you know, everybody looks back on their youth, I think, with probably rose-tinted glasses. But they're in my opinion, the music was extraordinary back then, and you know the fashion was great, and it was lovely to be able to go back to that and reconnect with all of that.
Hey, speaking of wardrobe, I bet the easiest thing when you film a movie that's shot over one day is wardrobe, right? Because you're wearing the same thing, it's just one day. But what is the toughest part about filming a movie that is filmed in just one day?
Well, it's interesting about the costume. That was actually way more difficult because you have to get it right.
True.
And, you know, so we spent probably more time, I think, on that. Alison McCosh, who designed the costumes, I worked with her on many, many projects, but I think we spent more time on that Steve costume trying to get it right than we've done on other projects.
Okay. Well, and then same with like your beard, right? You have to keep your beard and your hair, all that continuity has to be exactly the same. Props to you for doing that. How do you manage to keep your beard looking the same?
Well, we have an amazing hair and makeup team. But yeah, we shot chronologically in the film, which really, really helped, which you never get to do, because that helps everybody. You're not jumping all over the place. So in terms of just continuity, it's just much easier.
Hey, Cillian, Steve out on Netflix October 3rd. What was your favorite part? Like, what are you most excited for viewers who watch this film to see?
I think the great thing about the film is that, like, almost all of us have to go to school in some shape or form. You know, we all come from families. You know, we've all experienced pain or grief or whatever in our lives in some way, and this film deals with all of that. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, we're big fans of yours again. We love every project that you attach your name to. You put such hard work, love, intensity into every role. And I got a quick peek at this movie. It's fantastic. I cannot wait for our Houston Life viewers to see it. Again, Cillian, thank you again for taking the time, and make sure you come through Houston one of these days. I know you're very busy, but we'd love to welcome you here to the Houston Life studios. And thanks again, Steve, October 3rd on Netflix. Take it easy, okay?
Thank you. See you now.
I think we've always been honest with each other.
Okay, I'm obsessed with him, but something I will be clicking on later is more of Lauren's interview with Cillian Murphy. All you have to do, all I'm going to do, is go to the Scene On section of HoustonLife.tv.
All right, good stuff. So I